Okay, so this is the first recording that I'm doing in this dorm, which is kind of crazy. It's really hot in here, and basically you have the salvage run. So this is the first one for the collab with Dabloon. Let's just see what we have here. 520 Ninja. Now, probably know that I guess you wouldn't get 520 crosspath on Ninja, but Ninja Grandmaster Ninja without any Shinobis is incredibly weak. We have a 420 maim, honestly not really that bad, could be Alk buff, Glue's good, blah blah blah, Summon Phoenix, Sada, Ultra Juggernaut, and you. So I'm just going to be assuming this is no harvest run. In the notes it actually didn't say it was a no harvest run, but none of the corn is removed, so that's just my assumption. We're going to keep it like that, so I can't remove any corn. I want to see, do I have space for a village, because there's a clear lack of village. And no, I do not have space for village. So we're on round 96 and we have 18k spare. The mortar's kind of blocking. I'm gonna set the mortar like up here first of all. The mortar's blocking like any good Alk spots. I do also have another spot right here. I can place a small tower. I believe that's the only one left. Yeah, you used to be able to place something there, but you can't anymore. So I could like Alk buff the ninja, but would that really do a whole lot? I don't know, it might be worth it. This is kind of odd. I don't really know what would be good to buy. I guess there's a few things. You do need to be aware of round 100. Round 100 could really put a wrench in this. So yeah, because there's nothing here that does round 100. So I'm feeling it might have to be Elim. I don't think a Sporm would do enough. So yeah, Elim is expensive though, and I don't really have. Yeah, around 100 seems just tricky. It might have to be Sporm. I guess Sporm is good on this map because it does take a lot longer. But we can get. Can I even get a Sporm in here? No, I can't. That's tough. Alright, what else does good round 100 damage? Cripple does. Let's see if I can beat 96 without doing anything. First of all, so I guess that was the first thing that I should have tried. But yeah, this looked easy on paper, but in practice it might be tricky. So let's start by leaping sword these ZOMGs. I'm gonna try to play with the targetings around a bit, because a lot of times I guess you can beat rounds that normally they wouldn't beat. So I leaping sword those ZOMGs, so they came in with less damage when I set Sada to strong and stuff. Let's see round 97 being an issue, so I can use my abilities here. This might be possible. Let's give it another go. Let's wait for all this stuff to come in. And we're going to just be trying to target these ZOMGs, because I believe we really can take out the BFBs here. Just actually, no, can't really. Let's sort of set on strong, sometimes you can't. Let's set Skybird on strong and use the Phoenix right now. See if that helps. Okay. We can use Leaping Sword again, and my Sword Charge will come back if I need that. Just like a few ceramics. Let's try. Alright, let's try putting an Alk buff on GMN, because this GMN kind of sucks, but with Alk buff it would be greatly improved, at least with the knockback. So that's something at least. So let's keep this. I feel like that's doing a lot better. But round 100 still is something on my mind. Round 99 too also could be really bad, I think. But I feel like with Alk buff this should just be fine, right? Well, I didn't use the Phoenix. Let's do that. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I thought this one on paper just looked really easy, but I'm realizing that it's kind of more difficult than I had expected. Like way more difficult than I had expected. And it's not just like, it's not difficulty from beating these rounds. It's difficulty from having to deal with 100, because I did not realize that 100 would actually be really tricky with this. So let's see, does just that one Alk buff save this? Come on, you gotta take down. No, it doesn't. You can insta-kill the ceramics, but everything else is a bit trickier. I might have to do some targeting on glue just to beat it with only this. Okay. So doing that, I'll have the Phoenix, and then I'll get the Phoenix back, and I can, I don't know. Alright, so let's try it with this. Let's get that and the bomb. I do have space for one other thing there. I think a medium. No, only a small tower would fit. That's not good. So yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. And then I guess also we can use the assassin there. I would still need 15k, so I practically, with this, I'd have to really only just save up 4 elim. I'm not sure if this is possible without removing corn, I gotta say. I forgot to even use the abilities. Nice. Okay, let's move these guys back to first. Let's put the wall of fire back there. Push that. And then I also want to probably set glue on first. And back to strong. First strong. And then use this last moment. Ah, kind of close. Now, with shattering shells, I'm wondering if round 98 is going to be a lot easier. Round 98 is still hard, but it might really be not as hard. I was thinking if I was going for the elim, I would kind of have to get just that. But let's see. I feel like I could really, well, at least with an alk buff on you, I could push my luck a little bit. So let's try a little more. Okay, so here's all the stuff. Let's just use the abilities. All these BFBs should just be fine. You really damage those ZOMGs quite a lot. That's what we have to do. And now we put these guys back on first. Change that. Change that. Change that. And then you will go on first now to get some of those Moabs coming in. Use sword charge. Okay, and we cleared 97 with just spine. Alk buff. I guess I also bought this, but we need you for later. Let's just assume that 97 is free, really. Actually, it may not be, but it shouldn't be too much. I want my abilities up for 98. And I will have cash for elim, although I'm not really buying that until late of 98. So that is a bit of an issue. Maybe we'll see. We do have shattering shells. I don't use shattering shells a lot, so not really sure how this is gonna go. Oh, I'm gonna buy the solder level though. I think that's probably gonna be a good idea. But yeah, let's just go for it. I'll save my Phoenix for a little bit later too. But these BFBs, there's a lot less of them than on 96, and they are spaced out more, but they do overlap with the ZOMG. So let's see, how is this? Keep in mind that I do want to still have potential issues with 99. Ooh, and that's just not really good, to be honest. This is where being able to remove the corn would be a lot easier, because as I could sporm this, and if I can sporm it, kind of can just win. But it doesn't look like that's being the case here. There isn't really anything else that would take out round 100 that I can fit. I can't fit Sporms, and that's what does take out round 100. Alright, let's try a few more times. Alright, so let's see, how does this do? Let's send this bat out 1 out of 100. Alright, round 100 itself is coming through. We can use all our abilities. I really don't think this is going to go down well at all. A lot of these towers really suck at single target damage. So if it comes to that, and they're not really going to be getting any other towers that could do it if we want to beat the other rounds. Well, I guess I could, but I wouldn't really be able to afford much. Maybe an OC at best to overclock, like, I don't know what, Soda? But yeah, this isn't close at all. So I feel like I have to do this solution without the corner move. If somebody can prove me wrong, that would be pretty nice. Like, you only do 2k. Soda really did the most. Wait, let me see something. If I were to, per se, overclock you. Nah, it's still not even close. Okay. Yeah, it would pop open, maybe, but couldn't get the insides. Alright, so let's do it with being able to remove the corn. I'm still gonna go on the solution. I mean, I didn't really pay for much, but we can keep some of the U-Jug bounces, which I guess is a good idea, because that is a good thing per taps. But I'm going to go for a Spike Factory, which is J. All the way here. Actually, it's the end. The end's not that good, though. The end isn't good, because I want the main attack being able to deal damage. Let's see. For 1,000, I feel like you could probably... The U-Jug bounces might still be alright with that spot. Let's see how this is, though. Because you want the Spike Factory to just set all these on last so we die. You want the Spike Factory to be able to have the main attack attacking on round 100 itself. So let's see, if I were to, so I could buy a village with this. That helps a bit, I guess. We do lose out on a lot of the bounces, but I guess that's something you have to deal with at times. I'll buy that too. And also this will help out greatly on 99. I can also buy Embrit for these guys, because I'll need that on 99 too. So yeah, let's go for that. Keep all that going. I can purchase Embrit, and we can sword charge the insides if that comes down to it. It looks like there's so many more insides though now. Yeah, with the U-Jig bounces being lost, I'm not sure if that really helps out a whole lot. Alright, so I'm thinking I have to go here and then probably just get like a press or so. That might be really the best outcome, like 2 presses by... I don't know if I could afford 2 presses because all the Bloons would be out by then. Oh, and also probably setting Mortar to the better spot. I think I forgot to do that last time. Would help out quite a lot. So let's go for that, because Mortar was kind of far at the end. Maybe that's why I had trouble on those rounds. If I can pass this, it should just be fine. Let's see, use the ability. Stuff's starting to leak out. I don't want to use Swarm just quite yet. Actually, it might not. Yeah. So let's try this and actually set Mortar in the right spot, because I did remember I forgot to do that. So we can get... I guess we can get the SPAC now. And go for an ice. I actually bought Deep Freeze, but it shouldn't really be much of an issue. Buy that upgrade. We can set you on strong now. Why not? Okay, let's set you back to first. Use Leaping Sword. That's going to start cracking like everything open. Oh, nice. We survived that little bit. And can we... I'll have to sword charge this. A few things did still leak through, so I feel like I can get past this with spending the money. I feel like 1 Spike Storm really should be enough, because Spike Storm does go quite well on this map. So what will be that one thing I purchased? Maybe a press, I assume. So yeah, let's go for that. Put you on strong, use the abilities, Also probably use that Spike Storm early, so I'll get it back. Alright. Then we have one leaping sword. Oh, I forgot to buy my Embret. That's not good. Yeah, let's fix this up a little bit. Not bad setups. Okay. Alright, now this Kylie Boomerang's getting the Alk buff. I guess that's a little bit of an issue. I mean, I can deal with that. So, let's just use all of our abilities. I'll get this press up early, and we'll have money for the Embrit later. Okay, so there's the press. It's got Alk buff. Kind of funny. Let's put you guys back on first. The glue can stay on strong. Will this be enough? Will it be enough? That's the question. Alright, I have to sword charge. I had to sword charge there. I don't know if that was truly it. I can move my other things down, so I guess the Grandmaster Ninja would be getting the buff. I can buy you first. That wouldn't be a bad idea. And then we can get Spike Storm a little bit later. Okay, set you back to first. I'll grab Spike Storm there. Alright. Weeping Sword. Use all of that. Ooh. It's gonna take some time. It will take some time. Also, Pierce might not be a bad option. If I get Abyss Warrior, I could still get Spike, and that would also benefit the Spike quite well. I'm gonna be honest. So let's try this. This might, and also Abyss Warrior, you'll help clean up some ceramics. Not gonna be the greatest. I'll get the range just because the range right now sucks, but it will be a help. Because that's one thing that I am quite struggling with. But it's the Pierce that I mainly want. Oh, and I forgot to set the mortar back. Bruh, I'm dumb. Alright. That was kind of annoying. Let's put you back on first. Alright, yeah. Let's try this, but set the mortar. I feel like I've been forgetting to set the mortar in the right place a lot of times. Oh, shoot. I wanted that to be done better. Alright, so not everybody has drums, but that's fine. A lot of those towers don't really need drums. Let's get the Spike. And this was good to go. So put you on strong too, and we'll use these abilities. We want to be able to just take out those ZOMGs. Those ZOMGs are tough. They're quite tough. So let's take them out. Abyss Dweller should be giving us more Pierce. It is quite noticeable. Stuff is starting to leak. We need to use Sword Charge now. Come on, get the last bit. Okay, we got that. I can buy this. I can also buy an Embrit if I need for round 99 here. Oh, but we take out that quite well. And now, let's see. We have Abyss, where we also have that Lone Mauler. And now we can use this. We can just see how much damage this does. This should Spike Storm do quite a lot of damage. Let's take a look. It goes from 9,000 all the way to 13,500. Honestly, not as much as I thought. It might still be fine here. It is not fine. However, I can still Alk buff and Embrit this guy. And that will make it do way more. So let's get Embrit first. Well, let's get Alk too. Screw it. Okay, and the Alk goes in the right spot. Alright, that's good. And then you can also use Spike Storm right now. There we go. That's way more damage. Look at that. Look at that. And I need to put the decamo mortar over where the DDTs are actually coming out, so I actually can decamo them. Now you can see me failing to get that. It's T for ice. I'm still not really fully fluent in the hotkeys. Okay. I wonder if I use Spike Storm now, will I get it back? I guess I would. I don't see a reason why I wouldn't. Let's just pop this bad right open. It would probably be better to use Spike Storm later. Okay. Oh, we still get it. Okay, this is fine, and we should be able to clear up all of this. Okay, so yeah, I did have to remove corn. I really don't think that round 100 would be possible without removing the corn. If I was able to get a Spike Storm in, maybe, but honestly, I don't know. I had to get like Village and Brit, all this stuff. I guess removing the corn did make the U-Jug a bit worse, so that's a fact you could consider. If I could get a Spike Storm in, maybe it would be possible, who knows. But yeah, that one was a little trickier. That was way trickier than I thought. I looked at this, I'm like, that's easy, I could do that, but nah. Yeah, there's no single target damage, and also like no pierce. The Abyss Warrior definitely did come in clutch with the pierce buff, so that's pretty nice. Really cool tower that they added. Alright, so we'll take a break from that one and go to this one. So we have Sauda here, 563 away from level 18. This is when you play Sauda instantly. Around round 40, so I might just buy that. Not really a whole lot. We have Pod and a 0-0 Village. Flagship's pretty good. This is a lot to work with. We have a ton of money, so I think this will be totally fine. And there's one thing that I noticed. We can buff this pod up, and the pod will become super, super strong. So let's just do that. So if you didn't know, you can get pod to do a lot of damage with just some very simple buffs. So let's get, honestly, I don't really care. Normally, alch buffing Saw is really good, but Sawda's not really in an optimal spot, so I don't really care about that. We'll get this, and then we'll also just need like an FS for the bad. And that really might be all that we need. So let's hope that's pretty good. So we have pod going here, but when we overclock pod, you're gonna spawn way more stuff. Let's just use the first strike, because why not? You can also do that and purchase that extra level if we also need that. But let's see, how's pod doing? Pod is putting in a lot of work. Will it be enough? Yeah, it is enough. So literally just look at it. It's quite insane when you just do those buffs. The post said in the notes that like they didn't realize they bought pod, and like it was a mistake because pod is a bad tower, but people really don't know that just drums, the alch buff, and the OC will make it so much better. Anyways, here let's just OC EDEF, I guess. Don't really see a point in overclocking anything else. And we'll take this down, use FS there, and we got it. Ooh, that one was pretty fast. So yeah, very interesting. But I guess that's just a trick that a lot of people, I guess, aren't really aware of. Overclocking alch buff pod is absolutely insane. Like, it just gobbled up around 98 there. Oh, I got it kind of late, so its pop count is really low, but it did a lot of the work on around 100. So yeah, that one was really, really easy. Alright, so now I'm going to look at what Dabloon actually did here. He sent me the video of what he did, and I sent the video of what I did. So, well, here's the first run, and he kind of just did the same thing. I already watched this through before, so I guess I'll just skip over, else it will make this video like 10 minutes longer. And he tried off with just like a relentless glue, which I guess is a good idea. I tried to do more of like an impactful thing. Like, I realized kind of what the issue was, but this one had so much left over. He ended up getting relentless glue, shattering shells, all that stuff, and it was able to work. So shattering shells is actually a tower that a lot of people use, but I don't. I rarely ever use this guy. It has been a while since I've used it, and the reason is that it doesn't really do much on the other rounds. I kind of try to find stuff that will be big throughout the whole thing, and it really only does stuff on round 98, does a little bit on round 96, but to be honest, that part of 96 isn't really that hard. Well, I guess it can be, but for the cost, it's not worth it on 96. And it only takes about 1/3 of the RB off of round 96, so I just never really find it worth it, and I never get it. I know ISAB loves it though, but nonetheless, it was still able to win. There was a lot less damage, but it was kind of just offset with the relentless and this shattered shells and stuff. So that one anyways, that one was pretty easy. But then this one, he didn't remove the corn. Actually, he accidentally removed the corn like later on Route 96 and he didn't realize that. But yeah, this one was way trickier than I thought, and I had a much different approach because I saw this without removing the corn. That is, I was like, this setup will not win unless I get MLB Eliminator for 100. Like, no matter what you do, you need that for 100. And I was trying that out and I realized that was impossible, so I gave up and removed the corn, and then Spike Storm around 100. Spike Storm's great on this map, but you couldn't fit it on the top, so I mean, like, what are you gonna do there? So yeah, I got that, and then I even had to get some other stuff. So this one was way harder than I thought. He didn't attempt it with removing the corn. That was actually just an accident. But yeah, he ended up just doing it with a different strategy. Pretty cool. So wasn't possible, I would say, without removing the corn, but I figured it out with removing the corn. Let's see, what was it he used? Just like Glaive Lord for final harmonic. Yeah, that's a really good strategy. So anyways, I guess that's that. I want to do this in the future. I think it was really fun. So let me know, and have a good day. Bye. Thanks for watching. If you want to help out the channel, you can check out these new videos, like and subscribe for more content, support the channel by becoming a member, and joining the Discord to chat with the community. Bye.